What's good, people? About to show you all how I make my my gobos. The software I'm using is GIMP. It's free for Mac users as well as PC users. So the way I start off by opening up my GIMP app. It's loading up. When you first do it, that screen right there is gonna come up. So you want to go to File, New, or Command N. Now right here in this area, as far as the width and the height, I do 475 on both. So let me just bring that down. Bring that up. Alright, and you hit OK. You got your white screen. I don't generally use the white screen. I like to make my screen black. So it's like that right there. And the way I did that, I just hit the little fill bucket tool, made sure I had my black selected. And then what I do is I take the ellipse select tool, which is like the circle, and I start from the top of the corner and I go all the way down to the bottom. It makes the perfect circle for you. As we all know, gobos are circle. And so what I like to do then is fill that circle with white. So once again, we took the fill tool, got the white going. Okay, fill it. Alright, so now that we have our gobo somewhat made, I'm gonna go. I had already pulled just a PNG file, and what that is like a transparent picture. I had already pulled one, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go here, go to File, open as layers, and I already have it like on my desktop somewhere. Oh, it's right here. I'm just gonna double click that. And there it is. Now as you can see, it's big, so like that is not my gobo. That's not what I want. I'm just using it for the little piece that they have on the top of it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna scale that down. I'm gonna scale it down to about maybe 400 or 500, just depends. Like, yeah, I want to be able to see that little design that's right there. I'm not worried about wedding store. I don't care about that. But the way I want to do it is, I'll keep it right there for right now. Then I'm going to take this little eraser tool, and I'm going to make it bigger because I don't want it to take all day erasing. And I'm going to erase this whole bottom half. And the reason that I'm doing the whole bottom half is because I'm going to duplicate the layer and make it darker, as well as flip it vertically. Alright, so that's what I got right now. That's what I'm working with. And I'll duplicate the layer. All I did was came over here to this layer and right click, duplicate layer. So then what I'll do is go to the little move tool. And now what you have to be careful of, like sometimes when you select the move tool, it'll move your whole background. That's not what you want to do. So you got to be real careful with that. So what I do is I will double click that. And as you can see, it's still doing it. I'll double click, hit OK. You just have to play with it. Like sometimes GIMP does right and sometimes it doesn't. So as you can see, I'm moving it. I want to move it like where I want it. And then I'm going to take this tool right here. It's called your flip tool. Well, I click the flip tool. I don't want to flip it horizontally. I want to flip it vertically. I'm sorry. So once you do that, just do it. Boom. There you go. So now that we got that taken care of, we're going to come back to the move tool because it's not where I want it. And as you can see, while I'm doing that, it keeps going back to the background. I don't want to move my background. So I'm going to double click on the one that I have flipped. Going to click OK again. And just mess with it until it does like I want it to do. Like I said, like sometimes GIMP does right for me and sometimes it don't. So now that I have it, I can drag it to wherever I want it to be. And I think I want it to be like right there. Just like that. And I see that I have some extra unwanted items. So what I do is take my eraser tool again. Now just erase it out of the way. Not a problem at all. And so now I have my Gobo. But I still have to put my words in, my names. What I like to do to keep from messing anything up, I come over here and I'll right click and it says merge down. I'll merge these so that now it's all in one place. I don't have to worry about messing up. So to put my words in, I'll go over here to the text tool, double click that and select some text. I got a lot of different ones that I use, but just for this tutorial I'll use this one. And wherever you go in, you just click right there and you type in whatever you want it to say. So that's what I'm about to do. As you can see, you can't see it because I did not change my color, so it's white on white. So what I'll do here, select my color, change it to black. There you have it, text right there. And with GIMP, you gotta play with it, like to get it where you want it. So all I'm doing is just moving it over, and I'm gonna make it larger. So as you can see, oh, that's over too far. I really don't like the way that look. I'm gonna find a different font. Alright, we'll go with that. So I have that. And I recommend using different fonts. Like if you're doing a wedding, you want to make that last name really stand out. So I have phenomenal sound, and then to put more into it, if I want to put something underneath, once again, you gotta remember to change your color. There we go. Bring that up. So right now, this is what I'm working with. I have Phenomenal Sound Entertainment right there. You can put the date. I had one couple wanted me to just put a big P. So that's something I can do as well. Once again, you're going to open up a new text layer. Make that P stand out. Let's give it I don't know, something crazy. Let's see. We'll do handwriting. I'm gonna go ahead and change that to black this time. And I'm just gonna put a P. That's an ugly P. Hold on. And let's make it large. As big as we can get it. Bigger than that. Let's go really big. Now you see how you can't really tell that that's a P? This is where you have to mess with your layers. You kind of got to tell it what you want to have up front. So like if I really wanted that P to stand out, after I get it centered, I would go over here to my layers and just move it up. And I mean, even now though, you still can't tell. You just gotta make that font bigger to make it stand out. Like that. And so, I have it standing out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Phenomenal, the text layer that says Phenomenal. And everywhere that it looks like I can't really tell that that's a P, I'll just like kind of erase it. Another thing you can do is, I think you can do it, I'm not sure, it's been a while. This is like a blend tool. So like you can make this text layer gradient. Whoa, don't do that. Guess you can't. I can do it when I do like my other projects, but it doesn't work with this. So kind of got it looking like that. You all can tell it's a P. I know it's a P. But for this tutorial, you know, just act like you can really tell that that's Phenomenal Sound Entertainment. And that's how you make it Gobo. If you got any questions, hit me up via Facebook, email, whatever. But this is how I make my Gobos. Now, if you want to export it, you have to save it first and then go back and export it. It won't let you just automatically export it. I've tried it, even though it says export, it will not look right. And then you might also find a mistake that you made, and when you go back, it's too late. So I recommend always saving it. Thanks for watching.